In the vibrant village of Umuaka, surrounded by lush greenery and the rhythm of African drums, lived a man named Dyke. Dyke was renowned for his immense wealth. He owned vast lands, numerous herds of cattle, and luxurious homes. His affluence was the talk of the village and beyond. However, his riches came with a price. Dyke had grown arrogant and proud, believing he needed nothing from anyone. He often looked down on the villagers, especially the poor, considering them insignificant. One sunny afternoon, Dyke was riding his prized horse through the village when he suddenly fell ill. His vision blurred, his head throbbed, and he collapsed. Villagers rushed to help, but Dyke, true to his nature, waved them away, insisting he was fine. As his condition worsened, he was carried to his grand mansion. Days passed, and Dyke's ailment persisted. He summoned the best doctors from neighboring towns, but none could diagnose his mysterious illness. In his desperation, Dyke remembered an old saying, "When the wealthy are humbled, wisdom is found in the humblest places." Reluctantly, he sought advice from Nana, the village elder. Nana listened patiently and said, "Dyke, there is a man in this village, Okwu, who may hold the key to your cure. You must go to him." Dyke was taken aback. Okwu was the poorest man in the village, living in a small, dilapidated hut. How could he possibly help? Swallowing his pride, Dyke made his way to Okwu's home. The villagers watched in astonishment as the wealthy man knocked on the door of the poorest man in Umuaka. Okwu opened the door and greeted Dyke with a warm smile. "What brings you here, Dyke?" he asked. Dyke explained his situation, and Okwu listened attentively. "I have a remedy that can cure you," Okwu said, "but it requires humility and patience." Dyke, desperate for relief, agreed to follow Okwu's instructions. Okwu led Dyke to his modest garden, where he grew various herbs and medicinal plants. He handed Dyke a small, bitter root and said, "Chew this root and reflect on your life. Realize that wealth does not make one superior. It is our humanity and compassion that truly define us." Dyke chewed the root, its bitterness almost unbearable. As he did, he reflected on his arrogance and how he had alienated himself from the community. Tears welled up in his eyes as he recognized the truth in Okwu's words. Days passed, and Dyke continued the treatment under Okwu's guidance. Slowly, his health improved, and so did his attitude. He began to see the value in every person, regardless of their social status. He learned to listen, to empathize, and to appreciate the simple joys of life. When Dyke finally recovered, he thanked Okwu and the villagers who had supported him. He opened his heart and his home, sharing his wealth and resources with those in need. The once proud and arrogant man became a beloved figure in Umuaka, known for his generosity and kindness. Dyke's transformation taught the entire village a powerful lesson. True wealth lies not in material possessions, but in the richness of one's character and the strength of one's community. And from that day on, the village of Umuaka thrived in harmony, united by the lesson learned from the humbling of their once haughty neighbor.